As an international student from a South Asian country, I definitely had a lot of challenges when I moved to Canada. First, being a very different culture, cultural, journally, and especially the educational culture here. It's very different from what we had back in my home country, Pakistan. So adjusting to that particular university culture, or if we move beyond the boundaries of a university, then the area, your neighborhood you are living in, people have a different thought process. The way they look at things, their perspectives are very different from the way we look at things. Their perspectives are different, their experiences, their lifestyle is totally different. So it's very hard. There is often a communication gap. English is not my first language, so sometimes I have trouble finding the right word. The way they work, the way I work, because I work based on my past experiences, and the way they work is based on their own experiences. It's getting a lot better with the time now that I'm about to complete, I think, my 8 to 9 months.
There were a lot of social issues that I was not aware of, not because I didn't want to, but because I was not exposed to such issues back home. So there were a lot of cultural and social differences between the Lebanese culture and the Canadian context. My supervisor really helped me be more exposed to what's happening, to current issues maybe, and to also learn how to handle them. I was afraid at first because I didn't know how to tackle such critical topics. I didn't know how to ask about race, how to ask about discrimination, how to ask about immigration, how to tell her that people are treating me differently, because some people were being super nice and very respectful, but some people were not. And I didn't know how to handle these kind of situations. So at first I never asked her because I was afraid, and I think I was ashamed of asking her. But then she was very open, she was very helpful, and now we get to talk about everything.
I just wanted to come to Canada. I just wanted to do my research. And I felt that I did not ask my questions properly. I did not ask what financial help could I be given, or how's accommodation working. So I feel that we should communicate well with our supervisors. I think we're afraid that we might not get that chance. So we agree to everything or any offer that we get. But I think that's not fair. That's not fair for the supervisors. That's not fair for the student.
For me, it was the weather. For the first 2 months, from September to October, I think I was fine, even up to November. When it started getting colder, I think I thought that it can't get worse than this. It's already cold, and we're in December. By January, we should be better off. I think January was such a huge surprise for me, and yeah, that did affect my approach to my PhD. I was slower than I would normally, because I was just under the weather.
My advice for international students in particular will be to know more about how things work in Canada, to know more about the neighborhood you want to live. One thing which is very important, you want to live close to university. The system here, I found, is very well organized, and they are on it. They would guide you and help you to every extent.